Happy Thursday, dreamers. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Hope everyone's got the morning kicked off with a little bit of exercise, some journaling, meditation, maybe a little bit of time out in the sun. You already know we are getting out of the gym. Schedule's been a little bit weird lately since not having the office. So we're making do. We're making it happen. You already know entrepreneurs are great at adjusting. That's what the name of the game is about. So needless to say, the value continues. Dreamers, it's great to see everybody. Today's topic, we're getting into a good one, the difference between two sides. Laser focus versus flashlight focus. One side is very dispersed and it's everywhere, whereas the laser is locked in to where it's precisely dialed in on. So what is everybody grateful for today? Let me know. Drop it down below. Let's go ahead and get today started. Grateful to be alive. Grateful for the family, for the growth, for the community, for God to grow, to learn, to be able to exercise. Another blessed day. Absolutely, a lot to be thankful for. And actually, announcement for those that don't know, we have the man, the myth himself, Mr. Don Thompson is actually going to be in the building tonight. So if you have anybody that is local, anybody in the area, feel free to go ahead and let them know that we have the actual president coming out today. So super fired up. I can't wait for tonight. I know it's going to be an absolutely incredible evening because there's always so much knowledge, energy, and we always get to learn. So I'm excited for today. Let me see if I can get my phone propped up here. Love it. So let's go ahead and get into it. The two different types of focus, okay? Number one, we have a flashlight, and the second side, we have a laser. Now, I want to give you kind of a visual for the flashlight type of motivation, the flashlight type of ideology, right? It's focusing on too many things at one time. Drop a 3 down below if you guys know somebody that is constantly, they're everywhere, right? They're always thinking about 20 different things, trying to make them happen, and they're wondering why it seems like they're not really getting any headway. It seems like it's tough to go ahead and move the needle. The reason why that is I've been there, is because there's not enough focus to drive something deep to allow it to go ahead and really produce instead of going too lightly at a surface level. This is why they say, even with personal development, there's a difference between somebody that does shallow work versus somebody that truly actually does the deep work. Like even right now, we're at the gym. This is deep work. This is not just thinking about it, it's going out and actually doing the action, doing the journaling, doing the reading, showing up to the events, right? All of these things play such an important role. So when it comes to a flashlight type of focus, think about it. Someone with a flashlight focus is not waking up with a to-do list. They're not very organized. They're kind of just winging it. Whatever happens, happens today. We're going to go ahead and flow with that. That's somebody with a flashlight focus. That's somebody who is not very intentional with their day, and they might end up finding the day running them instead of them running the day. Cedric Jojo, it's great to see you. I got a great topic coming in, super short and sweet. I see you used to making moves over there. I love it. So again, somebody with a flashlight focus, right? They're focused on too many different things, and there's not enough intentionality to go ahead and really drive some income, some impact in whatever vehicles that they're working on, right? And I've been there. I've seen some people see so many shiny, they call it shiny object syndrome, where as soon as they start working on something, they get excited about something else to shine, and then they go try that. And then they see something on the other side of the grass, and then they go try that. And they wonder why they're not manifesting abundance. See, but somebody that has laser focus, I want to give you another one of my favorite analogies that I always think about. India is great to see you, Balam. Someone that has laser focus is literally like a horse, and I give you this analogy a lot, is like a horse in a race with blinders. You know why horses wear blinders? Because they cannot see left, they cannot see right in their peripherals. All they can see is exactly what is ahead of them in the race. And this is what laser vision focus allows us to do. It doesn't matter what's going on in the media. It doesn't matter what my family, what my friends are saying. I know exactly where it is that we're going. And somebody that has laser focus, they're very organized. They're very intentional with their schedule, right? They have a to-do list laid out before the day even begins. Just like Jim Rohn said, he said the best to-do list is actually to go ahead and make it the night before the day even starts. Drop a 555 if you guys have seen the difference between somebody that has a flashlight focus, they're focused on so many different things at once, versus somebody that is really dialed in. They're really honed in on their craft, they're honed in on their skill sets, and they're honed in on the inner circle that they're learning from. Even for me, I've been in the game for a long time. I've seen a lot of different shiny objects, but I locked in because I knew it's something that is going to take time, something that we're going to build upon, and something that compounds. It builds on itself over time. That's the beauty of it. So this is just my short and sweet message to get everybody on for today. And the acronym is this, for focus, okay? Focus stands for follow one course until successful, right? Now, once you've built something, then you can go ahead and tie things in, right? Like, I'll give you another perfect example. JoJo's on fire in Anissa with the IT business. They've been doing it for a while. They've been impacting businesses, but you know what's beautiful? They're able to go ahead and tie in our service because it directly goes hand in hand with IT. So they are laser focused on impacting families, giving value. Doesn't matter what's going on, that's the focus. Same thing with the Dream Team. Doesn't really matter what's happening. We know our mission. We know that the access, the materials, the circle that we have. When this is compounded for the next couple weeks, next couple months, over the next couple years, it's not, there's no shadow of a doubt of the amount of families that we're going to be able to impact, of the amount of service that we're going to be able to give. This is just the beginning. 2024, with Mr. Jason Bimji, we impacted over 3,000 lives. And the goal for 2025 is to 10x that. So you talk about really just getting started. We are just scratching the surface. And Jason said something very, very inspiring. If you go back and you look at his Facebook and you look at his pinned post right now, he says, for everybody that missed the first wave, I'm sorry to tell you, but you did. You missed the first wave. But if you've been looking for the second, if you've been waiting for that vehicle, if you've been looking for that winning community that's here to go ahead and push you and grow in every area of your life, well, this is that time, because we're going on the second round. This is the second wave where we're really going to go impact 10,000 plus lives over 2025. And it's happening right here, right now. Why? Because of laser focus. He just spent a weekend with Mr. Brian Carruthers, one of the Michael Jordans of the industry, one of the GOATs. And when I tell you, when he came back with the type of fire that he had and the focus, even Mr. Brian Carruthers, after being in the industry for almost 3 decades, and people still ask him, how did you get to the level where he got to? Because of his laser focus. And he didn't care what was happening over here. He wasn't worried about what was happening on the other side. He knew what he had in his hands, and he knew the value that was there, and he ran with it. And now you guys can see he's become one of the biggest icons in the industry, creating 300 millionaires, 400 plus six-figure earners. And again, this is just the beginning. So I love you, fam. Anything you need, I got your back all day long. Along with the leaders, there's so many amazing things that is happening right here, right now. I'm seeing body transformations. I'm seeing thinking much bigger, much sooner, setting bigger goals, taking massive action. And that's what it's all about. So this is just the beginning, fam. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Huge event this evening. Mr. Don Thompson, the president, we're going to pack it out with 75 plus, and he's going to be traveling around. You guys, there's so many events that are coming over the country. So if you haven't found one yet, reach out to me, give me a call, and I guarantee you we can find Super Saturdays, events that are happening right near you to get you plugged in. So I love you, fam. It's game time. Let's go out and turn these dreams into